And now, a British TV watch list Zoom In. We're focusing the lens on one standout actor who deserves a closer look. Let's get stuck in.
Welcome to the British TV watch list Zoom In. Today, we put the spotlight on Ruth Wilson. She was born January 13th, 1982, in Ashford, Surrey. She's the youngest of 4 children, the only girl, 3 older brothers. Her father was an investment banker. Her mother worked as a probation officer. That shaped the household. Practical, no nonsense. As Ruth said in an interview years later, "My brothers bring me down to earth. I'm not very precious. In my family, you're not allowed to self-indulge. I'm practical and tomboyish. It has given me strength of character." She grew up in Shepperton, also in Surrey. She was raised Catholic. At the University of Nottingham, she studied history and graduated in 2003. After that, she went to LAMDA, the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art. She graduated in 2005. She wasn't raised dreaming of becoming an actress. She let herself be drawn toward it. When she was 16, she worked as a model, but she wasn't enamored of it. That matter-of-fact attitude shapes everything she does in her career. Her first professional screen role was a sitcom called Suburban Shootout in 2006. But within months, she landed the title role in Jane Eyre for the BBC. This was the breakout. Jane Eyre is intimate and restrained. It's about an interior emotional life. She had to make you believe her invisibility and then her defiance. She was 24 years old. The adaptation was well regarded. Ruth got BAFTA and Golden Globe nominations. Now everyone was watching. What she did next mattered. She didn't chase every offer. In 2007, she took 6 months off deliberately. She said at the time, "I simply want to take a breath. But I think sometimes the bravest thing you can do is keep some time free and see what the world throws at you." When she came back, she built a serious stage career. In 2009, she played Stella Kowalski in A Streetcar Named Desire at the Donmar opposite Rachel Weisz. She won her first Olivier Award for that role. Then, in 2011, she took the title role in Anna Christie at the same theater opposite Jude Law. She won a second Olivier, this time for Best Actress. That's 2 major awards early in her career. She was also working in film. The 2010 film Anna Karenina with Keira Knightley. She was building herself across stage, film, and television. Then came Luther in 2010. The BBC crime drama starring Idris Elba. She played Alice Morgan, a sociopath, brilliant and terrifying. She has described the series as more brutal than some others, but Alice provided some relief somehow. She was in the first 3 seasons, then they brought her back for season 5 in 2019. That's a testament to both the character and her performance. In 2013, she did 2 Disney films. The Lone Ranger failed spectacularly at the box office, but Saving Mr. Banks with Emma Thompson and Tom Hanks worked. She also had a voice role in Locke, a film where Tom Hardy drives a car for 90 minutes and Ruth is just on the phone. Then 2014 brought The Affair on Showtime. She played Allison Bailey. Ruth won a Golden Globe in 2015 for Best Actress. She was at the top of her career. But in 2018, she left after 4 seasons. There were frustrations with the required nudity, friction with the showrunner over her character's direction, and what she felt was a hostile work environment. She stood up and left. Even though it was high-profile work, she chose her own boundaries. On stage, she made her Broadway debut in December 2014 in Constellations opposite Jake Gyllenhaal. That earned her a Tony nomination. In 2019, she was in King Lear opposite Glenda Jackson playing Cordelia, another Tony nomination. During those years, her film work included I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House, Dark River, The Little Stranger, and True Things, where she was also a producer star. In 2018, she appeared in Mrs. Wilson on the BBC. She played her actual grandmother, Alison Wilson. Her grandfather was Alexander Wilson, a novelist and MI6 officer who was involved in a bigamist marriage. Ruth played the grandmother uncovering that dark secret. From 2019 to 2022, she was in His Dark Materials on BBC and HBO, playing Marissa Coulter, a seductive and dangerous character. She won a BAFTA Welsh Award in 2020 for that role. In 2024, she played Emily Maitlis in A Very Royal Scandal on Amazon Prime, the BBC journalist who interviewed Prince Andrew. Ruth had full access to Emily Maitlis during production. They spent time together so Ruth could understand her completely. Emily said watching Ruth perform the role was astonishing. In 2021, Ruth was appointed an MBE, that's Member of the Order of the British Empire. It's an honor awarded by the British monarchy for achievement and service to the arts. For Ruth, it was for services to drama. It's a significant recognition of her work and her standing in British culture. What emerges from her career is a clear pattern. Ruth doesn't follow the script. She pauses when she needs to. She leaves situations that feel wrong. She moves fluidly across stage, film, television, and producing. She takes smaller roles when they matter to her. She plays monsters and victims and journalists and grandmothers with equal commitment. She's chasing work that challenges her, and her brothers still keep her grounded. And that's your British TV Watch List Zoom In, Ruth Wilson. Thanks for listening and for your support of the British TV Watch List.
The British TV Watch List Zoom In. Remember to like and subscribe to the British TV Watch List podcast and Substack. Thanks for listening. All rights reserved. Copyright 2026. Michael T. Media.